Hello again, everybody. Well, my friend and I went up to the rescue, and as you could tell, we said hello to our little buddy, Eureka, also known, his nickname's probably going to be Biggie, because he is a big boy. And we did a little haul for him. As you can see, we don't need quite as much. We've already got like the furniture and stuff. I don't think Curtis will mind if we use some of his goodies. But I'm still going through quite a bit of this stuff, and anything I don't keep, I'll probably either donate if it's in good shape or keep for him. He just has so much stuff. So, but I did buy a few things to have on hand that we're going to need. His hay and his litter are both still out in the car, but hay is crucial, and so is the litter. And I have an extra smaller litter box on the way because the other one I used for the cats. And I don't want now that it's been used for the cats, I don't want to use it for him. But we've got the big one, and he's going to get a spare one in the littler hay rack there. So we've got a lot of the stuff already. But we did go shopping for him, and I got a couple things in my latest grocery delivery. First out, we have actually sent me two of these. I donated one to the rescue, though. A 3-pack of the Equate chewable aspirin. And this is very, very useful for like if they have stasis or an upset stomach. You can crush this and mix it into water and give it to them that way. Because it really, this is great for like an emergency, or like if, they seem to be in pain in any way. And you can't get to the vet for whatever reason for any reason. But always take your bunny to the vet. But this is a good holdover. You crush it, and depending on the size of your bunny, the size. Now, Curtis could take a whole one. Crush it, mix it with water, and then feed it. Some bunnies like the taste. Curtis never did. Or you can mix it with the simethicone baby gas drops. Whoops. Gas relief drops. These things are amazing. These are gas drops for babies, but they are great for bunnies, guinea pigs, and you can actually crush up the aspirin and mix it with this. But these are a lifesaver. I always have these, so I bought fresh of these because I donated the other ones because I didn't know how long before I got another rabbit, and I didn't want them to expire. And they can either use them for their own animals at the rescue or their personal bunnies, or put them into the first aid kits that they sell. I've got most of that, but I did need these. So I ordered those, my latest grocery order. And now on to the fun stuff. We bought a few things. Like I said, his hay and his litter are out in the car. I'm going to have the cleaners bring those in probably Tuesday after they get done ransacking the rest of the living room. But first up, good old-fashioned Binky Bunny Willow Ball. I'm not really sure what the little guy likes. We've got tons of toys, so we'll go through and see what he likes. But start with the basics. Good old Binky Bunny Willow Ball. They always smell so good. So, yeah. We're going to start with one of those and go from there. He's also got some stuffed animals I think he'll like. He's usually pretty good about not tearing stuff up. And food, of course. This is let's see, where are you? Grab you so you don't spill. Proprietary mix that our rescue lady makes. It's 2 or 3 different kinds, I can't tell. But it's got bigger pellets, smaller pellets. He's not going to be eating from a bowl per se because of choking hazards. So these are going to go into like a toy or a scatter feeder. He's got like a forage mat. You can kind of see it up there. It's red, white, and blue. It's got a lighthouse and a sailboat. So that's probably what he's going to be eating off of once he's accustomed to the place. But that's his food. Next out we have, I love this shop, the Well Kept Rabbit. This is gas and bloat relief. 5 pounds body weight. Sprinkle over food directly onto a mat or bowl and stuff a pinch into chew toys. But yeah, this is good stuff too. This is good for their stomachs. It tastes good. They You know, it gives them something to do. You can sprinkle it over their mat and they can dig around and play with it and eat it up. But this is real good stuff. This is like a preventative. And Curtis liked it. But yeah, I love this shop. It's a well-kept rabbit. And let's see. Oh, yeah, this has chamomile and lemon balm in it. That'll be good to give him, too, while we're having the remodeling done, because it's got the chamomile. But, yeah, just something a little different. Also, I don't know if I still have it in the back of the freezer or not. It goes good in the freezer, but I also picked up a little package of the critical care, of course, because gotta have that, just in case. I haven't had to use that for a long time, thank goodness. Curtis hated it so much he got mad and started eating on his own. One time I did have to use it. He got tired of it. And then we have, this is a pumpkin carrot oat mix. Contains pumpkin cookies, dried carrots, and oats. And it's got like the little oat granola, plain rolled oats. Never give them flavored. Those aren't good for them. And the broken up pumpkin cookies and a little bit of carrot. So this will be a good little, stuff it into the foraging mat too. He's going to be doing a lot of foraging and probably a lot of free roaming too once he's accustomed to the area. He's going to be doing a lot of foraging because of the choking hazard. Curtis did choke a couple times. It scared 20 years off of my life. And then our friend Charlie's mom over on Simply Charlie addressed that too. So we will not be using a bowl. He will be foraging. I found a little forage toy I might get him too that's really cute. It's shaped like a little campfire and it's so cute. And then last but not least, oh, well, I've got some treats yet here. But last of the toys, just a little woven bamboo basket lid type thing. This will be fun too to like sprinkle the forage in. And maybe a few of the pellets and stuff. And it'll be like I could use this like a salad plate too. And sprinkle little goodies underneath it. This will keep him busy. I'm not sure what he likes yet. All bunnies are different. They all have preferences. They all have toys they like. Yes, I spent too much money. I don't care. I put back a couple of things for myself this week, so he could have his stuff. But yeah, this would make a cute salad plate. I could use it for some dinner and herbs. But this will keep him busy because he can scratch at it to get at his food. But I just thought that was so different. There's some of the stuff I might go through later and give to some other people. But we also have treats. And he loves these loops, so I got him a couple boxes of these. We have Meadow Loops, Selective Naturals. I like these because they don't have a lot of fruit or veggie in them, so they're not going to upset his belly much. I try to limit fruit and vegetable. They get greens and everything, but I'm going to kind of keep him on a fairly bland diet, I guess you could say. But they don't need a lot. They don't need a lot of variety. They need fiber and stuff. And we also have, I got these, got a little smush, that's okay. Calm and Relax Care with lemon balm and chamomile, again, just like the forage here. But these will be good for like if it gets noisy while they're messing around down there in the kitchen, getting the floors done and bringing in the new sink and all that. But I think as long as I sit here with him, I think he's going to be just fine. Because he was there for some remodeling and construction at the rescue, and he didn't act phased. Curtis literally slept through last year's tornado. I was scared. I was like, oh boy, here it comes. It's blowing over us. And Curtis was asleep. The cats were asleep. I was like, okay, don't panic. If they're not scared, you don't have to be either. If they were running around acting fools, then yeah, I would have been knocking on the neighbors asking if we could crawl into their basement for a while. But they were fine. But these are the Calm and Relax Care. So we're going to try these. They have a whole different line of these, and I just think they are so nice. So he's going to get a couple of those when he gets home. And we'll go through the rest of the toys later. And then we have Woodland Loops, Dandelion and Rosehip. Bags for guinea pigs, rabbits, chinchillas, and dagus. But yeah, he's going to get a lot more stuff, but I just wanted to start him out kind of slow. But he's got all his goodies, and he's got a 10-pound box of orchard hay and a 10-pound box of second cutting Timothy and his wood pellet litter waiting for him out in the car. I don't get around very good anymore, and so I will probably have the cleaning crew bring that in for me. And again, I'm really glad having the front door now, because I can just take the litter boxes and toss it out there and refill. So this is going to work out nice, but this is a start for him, and we're going to go, like I said, we're going to go through some of the other toys, and I'll either give them to some other people for their rabbits and guinea pigs, or keep them for him. I don't know what he likes yet, but hopefully by next week we will find out. And I like to keep their food in the freezer, because that, and just get out what they need for like a 5 or 6 week stint. I don't know exactly how much he gets. I'll have to ask. I think he only gets like a quarter cup. He a big boy. But that is all for now. But I think he's really going to like this. I'm really interested to see what he thinks of this. But that is our haul for now. And we will be back soon. And hopefully we will be able to get some raw footage of him settling in here within the next few days. I just want to get everything set up. I want to get the rest of the living room cleaned out. I'm going to get everything set up and then let the cats kind of check it out. You know, I'm going to put the cotton rug down there and put up the pen again for nighttime, or if I'm not home, and then put like the crate mat and everything and the hay racks up, and then I'll fill them at the very, very last minute. But just long enough for the cats to say like, oh, really, this is happening again? And they can kind of get used to all the furniture and stuff. They did smell me when I got home after I got done petting him, playing with him and everything, and they both seemed cool with it. Phoenix doesn't have teeth anymore, and Roswell likes to lay with the bunny, but she loved Curtis and she'd sleep with him, but other than that, she really just didn't care. Even our Jenna, who beat up 2 pit bulls and a copperhead, he couldn't have cared less about that rabbit. He just was like, well, that's a funny looking cat, and walked away. But anyway, that is our haul for our boy. As you can see, I think he's a pretty good selection. I think he's going to like it. Okay, everybody, we will be back soon, and take care now. Say bye. Oh, Phoenix, you're so cute.